Bonjour! Today I'm going to be doing my mid-July wrap-up and August TBR. So you'll be wondering, what the heck? Why are you doing that? Okay, so if you guys watch my summer wrap-up, then you know that my summer is so short. So instead of doing a June wrap-up, I did a July wrap-up 2 weeks later instead. So my summer wrap-up covered all of June and all the books that I read the first 2 weeks of July. So I didn't think that I was going to read anything in the last 2 weeks of July since school started, but I actually did! I read 4 books! I'm so proud of myself! Oh my god! Anyway, so I thought I'd do a little mini wrap up and also do my TBR since that one's also going to be short because my August is really busy. So anyways, I read 4 books and they were so good, so let's get started. The first book I read the first 2 weeks of July was Emerge by Toby Easton. So if you guys watched my Darcy Woods signing vlog, you know I bought this book there completely on a whim. I just saw it and it was signed and I was like, oh my god, I have to have this, and it's a mermaid book. Well, after I bought it, I kind of felt guilty about it and I was like, oh crap, what if I hate this book? So I started reading like the first 10 pages and then I couldn't stop. This book was amazing. I loved it so much. This is one of the best mermaid books I've ever read, actually. And this book is about this mermaid society. They've been cursed with a human lifespan because of all the things that happened with the Little Mermaid. Not the Disney, the original Little Mermaid. And because of the curse, there's like a bunch of wars and horrible things happening in the oceans. So all these mermaids like immigrate to the land and create societies on land. And the main character lives in a mermaid society and she goes to human high school and she falls in love with this human, which is bad because humans are like off limits to mermaids. And this book was amazing. I think my favorite part about it was the mermaid society. It's so cool and intricate and it's like they have their own little world on land. It's so cool. I wish I could be a part of the society. I love it. And they also have these like really awesome underwater caves and it kind of reminds me of like the TV show H2O on Mako Island. They would come up on the underwater caves and they were like these gorgeous, beautiful caves. This reminds me of that. And oh my god, I loved this book. The only thing that bothered me about this book, really a small thing really, at the end of the book, okay, this is not really a spoiler, like, oh my god, your true love saved us all, and I'm just like, stop, this is not Disney. Literally like one line though that bothered me in this book. Like everything else was like, I loved it so much, and I'm so excited to read book 2. After that, I was in a really big mermaid mood, and so I read Of Neptune by Anna Banks. So I changed my TBR jar challenge pick to finish a series instead of read a 2016 debut, and I chose this book because this is the last book in the Serena Legacy series and I really love this book. Before I start, I do want to say that this book and this series is really not the best quality. It's not like really good writing or anything, and you really should not take this series seriously because it's just a lot of fun. It's really silly and kind of ridiculous and stupid at times, but it's just so fun. It's just one of those books that you read in a sitting and they're just really fun and you have the best time reading them. I really love them. I was really annoyed with Galen in the beginning. He was just such a freaking jealous prick and so annoying. The mermaid world in this is so cool. Oh my god, the mermaid worlds are like my favorite part of mermaid books. Oh my god, I freaking love mermaid books. Next, I read I Darken by Kirsten White. So this was one of my most highly anticipated releases, and I went to the launch party and I had such an amazing time. I made a video about that. I'll leave it down below. I loved it so much. This is my favorite Kirsten White book. It's just, I love Lada so much. She is like my favorite. Okay, no, I think Beth Man might be my favorite. Or Radu. Oh, okay, I love all of them so much. Okay, I love Lada. She's so fierce and she's so awesome. Because she really annoyed me sometimes. Just some decisions she made, especially at the end. I was just like, oh, why? Why, Lada? Why? Why are you so stubborn? What? She really bothered me at the end. And then Radu, my precious cinnamon roll. He's just so cute and he's just like this beautiful precious little soul and he's so kind and he's so innocent and sweet and everybody's so mean to him. They beat him up and they're so cruel to him. I'm just like, why? Right, my precious baby, why can't you be nice to him? Even Lana was mean to him. When he gets older, people are a lot nicer to him, so it's different. It's mostly in his childhood where people are just like treating him like horribly. But yeah, I probably should say this book starts off with Lada and Radu being born and it takes you through their lifespan until they're 16 and that's when the real story starts. So we really get to see like their life and stuff. And because of that, it was the first 200 pages or so is when they show you their life until they're 16. Were really slow, and I gave this book 4.5 stars because of that, not 5 stars. I did give this book 5 stars on Goodreads though, because you can't give half stars. But anyways, I'm so excited for book 2. I'm also kind of scared because things that happen at the end of this, I'm like, I'm not ready. I'm so excited for book 2 though, oh my god. And I'm also read this because Book Explosion announced this was the book, and I really wanted to read it anyway, so I'm really excited to watch the live show. This will be like the first live Book Explosion live show I get to watch live. I'm so excited. And the last book I read the last 2 weeks of July was the Siren by Kira Cass. I wanted to keep reading mermaid ocean books, so I picked up this book. And this is not a Little Mermaid retelling. I saw some people saying that. It's not. It has some elements of it, but it's not Little Mermaid retelling, okay? It's about sirens who save people to their death, okay? That's what it's about. I really love this book. It was so heartbreaking and beautiful, and the writing was so beautiful and inspiring. There's so many quotes in this book that are just like beautiful quotes about life and love, and they're just really inspiring. I really loved this book. It's not as good as the Selection series, but I still really loved it. I gave it 4 stars, and my favorite thing about this book is definitely the sisterhood. So the main character, she's a siren, and she is a siren among like 3 other girls, and they're siren sisters because they share the burden of being a siren together, so they're sisters, and I just love the relationship so much. The second one of the sirens needed help, the rest of them just ran to her and helped her right away without any second thought, and it was just so beautiful to see. I wish we had more healthy female relationships in YA. This was so beautiful. I loved it. And also the other thing that was really cool and unique about this book is that the ocean is an actual character. Like they talk to the ocean and stuff, and it's like a mother figure to them. It's a little weird in the beginning. You're like, wait, why are they talking to the water? What is going on? But once you get used to it, it's really cool actually. I really like that part of it. Anyways, these are all the books that I read the last 2 weeks of July. I think I did pretty good. I mean, they're mostly short books, but like, look how big I Darken in. I'm really proud of myself. So now on to my August TBR. As I mentioned before, my August is really busy, so I don't think I'm gonna read that much. So my TBR is really short. The first book I'm gonna be reading in August is The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway. So I buddy read Pride and Prejudice with one of my best friends a couple months ago, and that failed. So because of that epic fail, I was like, hey, we should try to buddy read some other books together. And since we originally chose a classic, I was like, let's keep with the theme of classics. So we chose The Sun Also Rises. And I heard this is a really good place to start off reading Hemingway, and I've always wanted to read Hemingway, so we chose this book. And I was so freaking excited to start reading Hemingway. I was so excited, and I'm currently reading this and I'm not liking it at all. It's weird and it's confusing, and I'm just so disappointed. I wanted to read Hemingway so bad, and I'm just not liking this at all. I hope it gets better. I'm only on page 50, so I mean, there's like 250 pages of this, so obviously like there's still more to go. I hope it gets better. The next book I'm gonna be reading in August is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I'm finally reading this book. Oh my god. So this is gonna be my TBR jar pick of the month. It's going to be read a book and watch its adaptation. Okay, look, I know this movie isn't coming out till late September, so I probably won't even see it till November. But my August is really busy, and this book is pretty short, and it has a lot of pictures in it too. So I really want to read this book already, okay? We're also reading it for book club, and we're gonna try to go see the movie together as a book club. I'm really excited. I've seen Ransom Riggs in so many things. I saw him at a panel at the Festival of Books. I saw him host the Young Adults Smackdown at Y'all West, and I also kind of ran into him like a bunch of times at Y'all West. He's just so amazing. I love his personality, and I've been wanting to read his book for years and never got around to it. So I'm so excited to finally be reading this. Okay, so I'm actually currently reading this. I'm only on page like 8. I mean, it's good so far, but I'm only on page 8, so I can't really say much. But yeah, I'm really excited to read the rest of this and discuss it with my book club and see the movie. I'm so excited. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Comment below what your favorite book in July was and what you want to read in August. My Bookstagram and my Goodreads is down below.